What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Dark Waters 9. Today we got some of the scariest paranormal footage caught on camera. UFOs during a NASA rocket launch that no one can explain, creatures caught on camera, and evidence that will make you question everything. These are the most mysterious TikToks that will make you question everything. So they just launched Artemis 2 yesterday, and people are saying something was caught on camera during the live stream. If you haven't seen this, take a look at this.
There's a weather balloon. It's a white dot. You see that cloud right there?
Oh, wait.
You see the white dot up there?
I found UFO.
That wasn't the only one. Check out what else they found on the live feed people were viewing. Could this be more unexplained UFO evidence caught on camera?
Okay, so the right RHC is powered on. Control stick steering is not selected. Then you want a full negative pitch and a full positive pitch.
Affirm.
Here is a full negative pitch.
That orb's definitely got some speed to it. What is going on?
It is now 0, and here comes a full positive.
Copy, we're following.
Right RHC is back to neutral. Still show pitch check 3.
Copy, that's a good checkout, and we'll do the Reef.
If you pay attention closely to what they caught on camera with this UFO, look at how it changes colors from blue to green back to white. This could strongly be a UFO on our hands. You guys tell me what you think. What exactly is going on here? Now this next clip, I don't even know what to call this. They caught something on camera last night and people are saying it's not human.
Oh, shit.
It's that beast of Geneva we was talking about yesterday's episode. How terrifying is that?
Most of us grew up believing the food pyramid was science, a trusted guide, a blueprint for a healthy life. But here's the truth they never wanted you to know. The food pyramid wasn't created by nutrition experts. It was created by corporations. And the goal was never your health. It was profit. When the original
Damn, I bet in all society, every public school lunchroom we saw that pyramid. You remember?
USDA committee began building the guidelines. They recommended whole foods, balanced fats, and low sugar. But powerful players stepped in. The cereal lobby, the sugar industry, processed food giants, and rewrote the entire thing. That's why the base of the pyramid wasn't vegetables or proteins. It was refined grains. Not because your body needed them, but because Kellogg's, General Mills, and Post needed you to buy them. Then came the low-fat movement, pushed by the dairy industry. So manufacturers stripped fat out of foods and replaced it with one thing, sugar. We got sicker, they got richer. And while Americans followed the pyramid like gospel, obesity, diabetes, and chronic illness exploded, exactly as the companies funding the guidelines predicted. This wasn't bad science. It was a business model, a system designed so corporations profited every time your health declined. So here's the real question. If the food pyramid was a lie, how many other health guidelines were engineered to keep you sick?
We gotta do better eating as society, even myself. You know, our bodies are important, they're temples, and definitely start making our own food more from more wholesome ingredients.
I think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg. I think that the potential of what the internet is going to do to society, both good and bad, is unimaginable.
It's just a tool though, isn't it?
No, it's more than that. For instance, I think in the future we'll be wasting hours and hours of our lives just watching videos of cats and dogs being adorable. And we'll share those videos with our friends. And our friends will respond not with words, but with a row of little circular laughing cartoon faces. And we'll call that progress. And also, we won't be able to watch any of those videos without having to skip an advert first.
Are you kidding me? Did he just call out emojis and ads? Morpheus, is that you?
And that advert will be tailored to your internet viewing habits. Although for some reason it'll always be about some disgusting oatmeal cereal that you'll never buy anyway. And we'll also spend vast portions of our time on websites called social media sites, which we will hate, but we will have 6 different accounts for. And we'll spend most of our time looking for people online to have arguments with. And there will be far-right groups spreading misinformation about immigration on these social media sites, which will then be shared by members of our own family. And this will confirm what we've always suspected, which is that our Auntie Linda is a massive racist. And most importantly, we'll be able to access all of this on our phone. So when we go to bed, we'll take our phone with us. When we go to the toilet, we'll take our phone with us. When we come out of the shower, we'll grab our phone to see if we missed anything. And we won't dry ourselves with a towel anymore. We'll just sit on the edge of our beds, just dripping wet, scrolling on our phones. Just scrolling and scrolling. Because the scrolling never ends. You just keep scrolling. And one day, a far-right government will take advantage of the fact that we're just spending all day arguing with strangers on the toilet, and they will seize power whilst we're not looking, and that is when freedom and democracy will become a thing of the past. I imagine. I'm just guessing. I don't think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg. I think that...
Who is this dude? How could he hit so hard on so much of society's topics? The accuracy was terrifying.
I just want to show a quick example of one of the ways that subliminal messaging works. I'm going to play 2 sounds, and after you hear the second sound, you'll never be able to hear the first sound the same way again. The sound will actually change the way you hear something permanently. Alright, so here's the first sound. So now I'm going to play the second audio, and after hearing it, you won't be able to hear the first one the same way ever again.
It was a sunny day and the children were going to the park.
Now, this is just a minor example of how predictive your brain is.
Corporations have been using music to control your mind for years. And it's funny how nobody actually understands that, because when it comes to commercials, when it comes to movies, when it comes to television shows, they use music to influence how your brain perceives what's happening on screen.
That was scary.
In fact, there are so many scientific journals that speak directly to the power of music and mind control by way of rhythmic sound. This is not something that's hoodoo voodoo. This is real. Where the conspiracy begins is when you start to think how corporations have been using music to control your mind and mine for decades. Even the literal National Institute of Health talks about the transformative power of music and how neuroplasticity plays a role. So consider, how many times has music manipulated your emotions, controlled the way you felt, or even changed your mind about something that you felt previous to listening to that song? So, do you think frequency manipulation is real or fake? Tell me what you think in the comments.
That is definitely some interesting evidence. Maybe that's why they have a chokehold on society. Now this next one is deep, and I mean deep. People are saying that the whole world has been tricked into worshiping Baal without even knowing it. Look at this. Is this a system that they designed to control society, and most people don't even know they're inside it?
They've tricked everyone into worshiping their god, Baal. It is not just a golden calf anymore. They've tricked everyone into worshiping their god, Baal. It is not just a golden calf anymore. Now it is your celebrities and ball players. Like Bella Hadid, the fashion idol for so many young children, right? How about you spell it out slowly? That's Bala Hadad. Even her sister's fine ass is in on it. Gigi stands for Earth Worker. So this is Gigi Hadad, Earth Worker of Hadad, Earth Worker of Baal. We have Baal and Siaga, Bala Hadad. The Met Gala, the Met is actually like the first place that they had this at. So it's
damn, Balenciaga. It makes sense, kind of. Isn't that like a clothing line or something?
It's really called the Gala Ball. Gala means to rejoice, rejoice in Ball. Lucille Ball, Lucy, Fred, Ethel, Ricky, Lucy, F-E-R, I love Lucifer, I love Lucy, baseball. This company spelled backwards is Recip, And in Hebrew, that means God of the underworld or God of plagues.
There's no way. That is terrifying. Hit the brakes, guys. We gotta type in Rezip. Straight to the deep dive on this one, man. That is terrifying. How do you spell his name? R-E-Z-I-F-P. R-E-Z-I-F-P. Rezif. That's not actually a word according to Wiki, so. But Reshef, I believe, is what he was referring to. But it could be spelled wrong. You guys drop your thoughts in the comments below. What are they hiding from society?
And then the reason why all these artists like Lil Nas have that Lil in front of them is because that is paying homage to Lil, who is Lucifer. We have our fan favorite, the Baal, and the author, as we know, is in the title. It is by Baal. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment. If you knew that there was so much evil hidden in plain sight, because, I mean, that whole Lucille Ball thing, that's crazy. That's crazy. And as always, peace.
This might be the biggest unsolved mystery we've ever covered. Because it's not about ghosts or UFOs, it's about a system that's designed to control society. The evidence has been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years. Did the higher ups of society control the frequency of the Matrix?
Well, 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 guys, would you believe it? Did you know that in the 1940s, governments around the world changed the way that musical instruments were to be tuned? From their more harmonic 432 Hertz to a more distorted 440 Hertz. Now, why is this important, you say? It's important because the natural resonance of nature itself is 432 Hertz. So when we listen to anything in that frequency, there is a resonance within our human body which can be very healing. This is why they've changed it, because obviously governments don't want us to feel good and they don't want us to heal. So this was changed. Luckily enough, there are a lot of frequency videos on YouTube now at 432 Hertz. So I would recommend going to find some and listening to them and see how you feel with these frequencies.
Did they change the entire frequency the entire world listens to and nobody questioned it? That's the system of control over society. Is that the clear evidence? They didn't just change music, they changed how your brain processes reality.
The fallen angels that descended to earth and defiled mankind, were they responsible for having the largest house in America built? Well, possibly. You see those angels right here? They're the fallen angels. As above, so below, right there in their hands. And when they asked Enoch if they were allowed to go back to heaven, God told them to give them this message. You can't go home again. Well, they had to raise the kids somewhere. The question is, who built America's largest home? The Masons that built Biltmore? Well, they actually built the lodge first, and it's the Mount Hermon Lodge right here in the middle of Asheville. Chapter 3 in the book of Enoch is all about the fallen angels that descended onto Mount Hermon right here. And fallen angels are etched all into the sidewalk, all the way around the building of the Mount Hermon Lodge.
Look, it's like a star. Look, it's just like the stars that they have on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but except it's a fallen angel.
So below. As above, so below. Big star on your head. They were like all over the place once I started looking around and looking out for it. Right there. There were several of them. It's that star that really sticks out. Jesus' words are in red in the first chapter of Revelation, and it says that the stars are the angels. And the house that was built, it was one of a kind, decorated with demons. The book of Enoch that was sealed away for thousands and thousands of years in a cave along the Dead Sea tells all about the fallen angels. It even calls them out by name. I can't even say these good.
Erased histories, ancient mysteries, these are the things that they just don't want you to know about.
Some climbers took this footage the other day of Mount Everest, and this is what it's looking like at the moment. It's an absolute mess. And the message is that they might actually have to stop people climbing the mountain just because of the sheer amount of mess that is being left here. The excuse is obviously that every extra piece of thing that you're carrying is extra weight, and that's quite important when you're reaching these altitudes. It's quite hard to carry anything at that point. But this is the mess that we're seeing. Obviously there's There's bodies as well on the mountain.
Bodies? But this is a mess. What do you mean they can't take it with them? So they just leave all that gear there?
I feel like they have a pretty valid excuse for leaving their mess behind. They literally can't take it. Some climbers took this footage the other day of Mount Everest.
Oh, is that from the people that didn't make it, maybe? Who knows what this site is going to look like in 20 years? How many people actually hike Mount Everest? You know, pretty soon you ain't even going to be able to walk through it.
Weird facts about all billionaire houses that I've worked in. I'm a Finnish carpenter out in Hawaii doing almost strictly billionaire houses. Listen to these facts about their houses. Number one, they all use entirely copper plumbing. Only copper. When you look into copper benefits, it makes a lot of sense why they do it. Copper is antibacterial, so it naturally just cleanses the water as it's flowing through the pipes. I mean, they literally use copper in hospital settings because of its antibacterial properties. Copper blocks EMF and is good for brain development. There's a ton of other health benefits, just check it out. But number two, I never have reception in their houses. Ever in any of their houses. As soon as I go into the neighborhood, my phone starts going lower in reception. When I'm in their house, my phone is acting like I'm in the middle of a desert.
How do they do that? You know, they make fun of us for saying tinfoil hat, but they turn their entire home into a tinfoil hat. That's an actual genius idea. It probably will stop all types of frequencies if you think about it.
It has the little satellite logo in the top corner. I can't receive messages. I can't listen to music, so I have to download music online. Pretty interesting that the richest people in the world all have houses that don't naturally pick up 5G or any of these cell phone tower frequencies, which should tell you a little bit about the frequencies in themselves if the richest don't have them in their house. Another random thing, when their grass dies, they just spray it with spray paint. I thought that was funny. Bonus fact for staying here, they always have people working on their house all the time, all throughout the day. There's always landscapers, there's always people cleaning the pool. Everything about them is always completely immaculate.
That's why the grass is greener on the other side, because they paint it. Nothing is always as what it seems, huh?
Nothing has a chance to even look dead or look like it's decaying at all. Everything looks brand new all of the time. Extra fact, they want humans creating all of their things, so they have custom woodworking on everything. Nothing really is made in a factory. If they have a statue, it's handmade. If they have a painting, it's hand painted. If they have furniture, it's handmade. Everything's handmade. And if you ask me, it's because they understand the alchemy of it. They understand the energy. They want craftsmen doing every individual aspect of their house. Let me know if you have any questions on the billionaire houses.
What I want to know is how they block those frequencies. That's a great idea. What do the elite societies know about that we don't? These are the kind of mysteries that go deeper than just the surface. Now this one gave me the chills. Someone just walking their dog, and look what shows up.
A father takes his dog and his daughter out for a walk late at night, and, while recording them, captures something disturbing on camera. Mark Rosbach, the father who submitted the video, writes, "I was filming my daughter and dog playing, but then all of a sudden, my daughter sees something in between the buildings that were across from us. This is the footage that was caught."
What was that, a banshee?
In the distance, there appears to be someone or something floating above ground. It goes without saying, but Mark was left terrified when he saw this. Now, it wasn't until rewatching the footage a few days later that he spotted the mysterious figure. Immediately after seeing it, he thought he had captured a Kovitok, which is a mythic ghost-like entity that is said to roam all over Greenland. Whatever it was, Mark had been left unsettled by it, as well as others who've seen the footage, as it looks like a corpse that's floating in midair. But of course,
wow, that's terrifying.
It could be something else. I'll let you come up with your own opinion, ghost or not. Feel free to let me know what you think.
I love seeing these paranormal footages because I myself experienced something with my dog. And so I look towards the animals. Whenever I see like paranormal or ghost footage and there's animals in there, they will tell you the truth, animals, because they have that sixth sense. I feel like you'll see cats or dogs just staring in a corner at something you can't see. Yeah, animals will point the evidence out before anything, if you ask me. And we're not done. This next one's even crazier.
John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture has been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary.
Police are saying it's scary. What's going on here?
I'm officially freaked out now.
Oh, did you guys see it? I missed it the first time. What was that? You can see the phantom, like the ghost. Look, you can see the silhouette of whatever it was, and it just was walking, hopping through. It's that time of the day again. If you thought I didn't have another excellent specimen for you today, Toshendale! All right. This is a unique one. It is petrifying and beautiful at the same time. This is a unique piece that just has the synapses in your brain just firing in all different directions. My cortex can't process all the individual details that's going on here. So I'm gonna do my best. The rating I'm gonna give this exquisite piece is going to be a 9.5. I enjoy this. It is giving me like a underwater coral reef vibe with melted lava on the other side. Like it was survived a lava attack with this petrified coral reef crystal cave under it. Man, a lot's going on here. Drop your rating and give me a name below. The name I'm gonna give this is gonna have to be the Volcanic Hidden Coral Reef. That's my name, the Volcanic Hidden Coral Reef. 9.5. This actually might be one of my favorite pieces I didn't seen on here in a while. This is petrifyingly beautiful. That's going to wrap it up for this one. From UFOs caught on camera during NASA's launch to creatures that shouldn't exist to evidence of a system designed to control society for thousands of years. This episode went deep, and I mean Dark Waters 9 deep. And the deeper we go, the more evidence and patterns we connect. The erased history, the hidden symbols, the systems that's built to keep us asleep. This isn't just scary videos. This is evidence of something bigger than any one video can cover. And we're just getting started. We're going to figure it all out together. If you made it this far, go ahead and drop the code word in the comments below. The code word for today is society. When you do that, that lets me know you're a part of the family, and I just want to say I love you guys and I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart, honestly. Hit that like and subscribe button. Turn notifications on so you don't miss out on what surfaces next. I'll catch you on the next one.